The shocking conclusion of the long-awaited eternal Earth is here. Upon learning of Sisser's return, Jenny asks how her son left. So Sisser recounts their 6-year journey to Jenny. After leaving home, they drove north. Despite seeing breathtaking scenery, they never encountered a single living soul. Although they agreed to return home in winter, to explore further, and to search for survivors, Sisser and her companion decided to continue their journey. However, after exploring town after town, they found everywhere deserted. Just as they were about to give up, they suddenly saw numbers and arrows marked on a wall. Though they didn't understand their meaning, they knew it was something they couldn't ignore. So they followed the markings, only to find the journey far exceeding their original plan. Therefore, they settled down in one place. 6 years passed in the blink of an eye. Finally, after an unsuccessful search, they decided to return home. But before that, they planned to explore an unknown area. It was this expedition that brought them disaster. Was surprised to discover a Pacific yew tree, said to have high medicinal value and could cure many diseases. Sisser prepared to return to camp to get tools and take it away, but on the way, she suddenly encountered a ragged man. Before she could ask anything, he ran away. Understanding that they shouldn't trust strangers easily, they decided to rest for the night and take turns keeping watch. However, as Sisser was tidying the tent, she heard Jam scream from behind. He was being held hostage by the same man, who demanded food. Seeing this, Sisser quickly offered all their food, begging the man not to hurt Jam. But then Jam suddenly fought back. In the chaos, the man stabbed him. Seeing Jam fall to the ground in pain, the man panicked and explained he didn't mean to. But Sisser was enraged. She instantly threw her axe. Although she dealt with the man, Jam died from blood loss. After sadly burying him, Sisser started her journey home, taking several months to arrive safely. Upon learning of her son's death, Jenny embraced Sisser in tears. Loss was also immersed in sorrow. But there was more urgent business at hand. Due to the resurgence of the end-of-days virus, not only was Joey in crisis, many others were quarantined in the hospital. Save his son, Ash went to the city for the first time, finding some supplies in a hospital. He anxiously returned home, attempting to give his son a blood transfusion to create antibodies. However, Sisser stopped him, saying Molly was using the yew tree to make medicine. Just as they were arguing, Joey's fever worsened. Ash frantically took her to the hospital. However, the medicine still needed time to be made, but Joey couldn't wait that long. In desperation, Molly suggested immediately cooling Joey down. Ash immediately sought George's help. They took Joey to the forest and put him in a pool. All they could do was pray. With the new medicine, others were gradually recovering, which slightly relieved Molly. Then, Corey found Sisser and asked about the man she encountered. Sisser said that because of the man's thick beard, she couldn't see his face clearly. The only thing she remembered was a golden tattoo on his arm. This instantly made Corey realize that it was Sailor, the man Ash chased away. Truly, fate is cruel. Joey was brought home, but his condition worsened. Under the sad gaze of his parents, Joey gradually breathed his last. Their beloved youngest son was gone forever. A funeral was held for the deceased, while Ash, ignoring George's pleas, hysterically rushed into town. He frantically erased the slogans left by Emma, venting his grief. Just as Ash was about to burn the books, Emma appeared and stopped him, saying that although Joey was gone, other children needed to learn, they were the future's hope. Knowing his wife was right, Ash gave up on burning the books. But his son's death continued to haunt him. Yet, life must go on. Went to the mountaintop alone. Seeing the beautiful sunset, he seemed to realize something. The earth wouldn't stop spinning because of one person's death. Everything was slowly recovering. A bright future still needed humanity to create. Returning home, Ash continued to be the children's teacher, but this time he didn't write a single word on the blackboard. He simply told the children about the old world, vastly different from the present. Because of human greed, wars broke out incessantly, and in the city, you couldn't even see the stars. Only a hazy sky. Everyone was struggling to survive, having lost their innocent smiles. Ash said he was trying hard to pass on the knowledge of the past, to rebuild the old world. But was that world truly what they wanted now? The current sky was blue, trees were green, and they had natural food. If the earth could restart, humanity could too. From today, he would no longer be a teacher, but let the children learn in nature, letting this new world teach them, finding a way for humanity and the earth to coexist harmoniously. That was the ultimate meaning of the apocalypse.
You don't need me as a teacher.
A year later, Ash finally mustered the courage to enter Joey's room, intending to sort through his son's belongings, but he found something shocking in a notebook. Joey had been researching radio and had already drawn blueprints. Following the instructions, they could build a radio transmitter and receiver. Joey hoped to use it to find more survivors. This discovery made Ash realize how far-sighted his young son was. He posted all the blueprints on the wall and gathered everyone to create the radio Joey left behind. The radio was completed successfully, and Ash started trying each frequency.
CQ.
Ash noted the unanswered channels and continued trying others. Ash's voice was broadcast worldwide, but still, no one responded. Knowing Ash was stressed, Emma advised him to relax. She took Ash to an open field and played baseball with the family. Joyful atmosphere spread, happiness on everyone's faces. This gathering brought Ash an unexpected discovery. Sisser didn't understand why baseball had so many numerical terms. Explained that people used to be obsessed with statistics, and numbers were humanity's way of interpreting the world.
7225.
What's that?
Sisser said the numbers were discovered by her and Jam on their journey. They were on almost every rooftop. They didn't understand their meaning then, but now it seemed to be a radio frequency. Ash excitedly ran home and eagerly activated the radio, eagerly calling that frequency. Others rushed over.
This is 147225. You found us.
The sudden voice instantly excited everyone. Through conversation, they learned the other party was in a park 100 kilometers away and had 75 survivors. They asked if Ash and his group would come, or if they should send people to find them. This made Loss feel wary. He urged everyone to think carefully before answering because strangers shouldn't be trusted easily. Understanding his point, everyone fell silent. The other party spoke again, saying they were also scared. If the other side felt the same, they would completely understand. It was because many opposed it during the initial discussions.
Something kept telling us.
Well, you have to.
This woke everyone up. To continue, humanity must unite and help each other. Everyone agreed to find their companions, and Ash responded. Yes. 50 years after the apocalypse, Ash was now old and gray-haired. He passed his hammer to the next generation, allowing human civilization to continue.
Why me?
Eternal Earth, wherein humanity brought much pollution to the earth. To maintain environmental cleanliness requires the collective efforts of the people of the world. Let's pass on the spirit of environmental protection and create a beautiful home together.